how do you define a learning organization today?
So a learning organization, technically, it's a field of research. And learning organization refers to a subcategory of literature on organizational learning. It's a little bit technical. So the broad term is organizational learning. And there are different ways to study organizational learning. One is to have the ambition to describe the phenomenon. And a lot of books, articles have been published with this intention in mind, is to provide a very interesting description of a phenomenon. For instance, you have people who studied what we call organizational routines and how those routines become part of the memory of the organization. So learning is basically to create new routines that will be part of the memory of the organization. If we think about an airline company, people may leave, but the way to operate, the way how to fly an airplane, those are based on routines that are independent of the people. So that's one field of research. The other field of research is with the intention not to be descriptive, but to be prescriptive, to tell people how to improve the situation, how to build what we call a learning organization. So learning organization refers to this subcategory of the literature on organizational learning that is prescriptive. And the ambition of the authors here is to produce actionable knowledge that can be used by the readers in order to make change happen in their organizations. So that's definition of organizational learning. I want to be more precise about the word learning. Technically, learning occurs when members of an organization identify a problem. So they identify a problem, a gap, and they correct it. So learning is about identifying a problem and solving the problem, correcting the problem. A non-learning organization would be an organization that would do the same errors again and again. And unfortunately, when we observe organization, it's quite common to see that organizations don't learn. They are just repeating the same problem, the same errors. I mentioned that it's identifying the gap between what I did and what I wanted to do, but it's also looking to the future, identifying the gap between what I would like to do, which kind of company I would like to build, what is the vision, and where are we today? So here there is also a learning journey to move from point A today to point B in 5 years, for instance, if you have a 5-year plan, how to make the vision become a reality. This is also part of the way we define a learning organization.